One trophy, 92 clubs, and over 60 years of absolute chaos. From the two-legged finals of the swinging 60s to Manchester City's modern-day dominance, the EFL Cup has seen it all. But which club has actually conquered Wembley the most? Today, we're counting down every single winner from 1961 all the way to the 2026 final. You're watching Football Insight Zone. Let's dive in. The journey began in 1961, and football looked very different back then. The final wasn't even a single match. It was played over two legs. 1961, history is made. It's Aston Villa who take the inaugural crown, defeating Rotherham 3-2 on aggregate under Joe Mercer. In 1962, Norwich City dominate Rockdale 4-0 to secure their first major honor. By 1963, Birmingham City turned the tables on Aston Villa, winning 3-1 on aggregate. In 1964, Leicester City edged Stoke 4-3 in a thrilling contest. 1965 sees Chelsea lift the trophy after beating Leicester 3-2. And in 1966, West Bromwich Albion outscore West Ham 5-3 to close the early era. In 1967, everything changed. The final moved to Wembley, and suddenly the stage was bigger and the shocks even bigger. In 1967, something special happens. A second division side, Queen's Park Rangers, stun everyone by coming from 2-0 down to beat West Brom 3-2. In 1968, Leeds United grind out a 1-0 win over Arsenal. Then in 1969, Swindon Town deliver one of the biggest upsets ever, beating Arsenal 3-1. 1970 sees Manchester City defeat West Brom 2-1 to claim the trophy. In 1971, Tottenham Hotspur beat Aston Villa 2-0. A year later, in 1972, Stoke City win their first major trophy by defeating Chelsea 2-1. Tottenham return in 1973 to beat Norwich 1-0. In 1974, Wolverhampton Wanderers take down Manchester City 2-1. 1975 sees Aston Villa beat Norwich 1-0, and in 1976, Manchester City edge Newcastle 2-1. Then comes 1977, and chaos unfolds as Aston Villa defeat Everton after multiple replays. By 1978, a new force emerges. Nottingham Forest, under Brian Clough, beat Liverpool after a replay. And in 1979, Nottingham Forest go back-to-back, defeating Southampton 3-2. The decade closes in 1980, with Wolves beating Nottingham Forest 1-0. The 80s belonged to one team and one team only. From 1981 to 1984, Liverpool dominate the competition, winning 4 titles in a row under Bob Paisley and Joe Fagan. They defeat West Ham, Tottenham, Manchester United, and Everton, a run of pure dominance. In 1985, Norwich City edge Sunderland 1-0, before Oxford United win their first major trophy in 1986, beating QPR 3-0. '87 sees Arsenal defeat Liverpool 2-1, George Graham's first trophy. And in 1988, Luton Town shock Arsenal 3-2 in a dramatic final. Nottingham Forest returned to win again in 1989, beating Luton Town 3-1, and again in 1990 after defeating Oldham Athletic 1-0. Then came the 90s and a shift in power. In 1991, Sheffield Wednesday shock Manchester United 1-0. But in 1992, Manchester United bounced back. Under Alex Ferguson, they beat Nottingham Forest 1-0, a key step in their rise. Arsenal win again in 1993 after Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. Before Aston Villa stunned Manchester United 3-1 in 1994. Liverpool take 1995 with a 2-1 win over Bolton Wanderers, and Aston Villa return in 1996, beating Leeds United 3-0 in an epic final. Then comes a new story. Leicester City win in 1997 after a replay with Middlesbrough, which ended 1-0. In 1998, Chelsea beat Middlesbrough 2-0. And in 1999, Tottenham Hotspur edged Leicester 1-0 to remind everyone they're still a force in cup competitions. And again in 2000, Leicester City conquered Tranmere Rovers 2-1. The 21st century saw the rise of the super managers. In 2001, Liverpool beat Birmingham on penalties. 2002 sees Blackburn Rovers defeat Tottenham 2-1. Liverpool win again in 2003 before Middlesbrough make history in 2004, winning their first major trophy by beating Bolton 2-1. Then comes Jose Mourinho. In 2005, his Chelsea side beat Liverpool 3-2. In 2006, Manchester United wallop Wigan Athletic 4-0. Chelsea again in 2007 after beating Arsenal 2-1. Tottenham take 2008 with a 2-1 win over Chelsea. 2009 saw Manchester United defeats Tottenham Hotspur on penalties. In 2010, Manchester United continued with a 2-1 win over Aston Villa. Birmingham City shock Arsenal in 2011 to win the cup. In 2012 saw Liverpool defeat Cardiff City on penalties. In 2013, Swansea City smashed Bradford 5-0. In 2014 saw Manchester City defeat Sunderland 3-1. Chelsea, under Jose Mourinho, win Tottenham Hotspur 2-0. In 2016, Manchester City beat Liverpool on penalties, before Manchester United defeats Southampton 3-2 in 2017. Then comes total dominance. From 2018 to 2021, Manchester City, led by Pep Guardiola, win 4 consecutive League Cups. They defeat Arsenal 3-0, Chelsea on penalties, Aston Villa, and Tottenham Hotspur. Then comes one of the greatest finals ever. In 2022, Liverpool beat Chelsea 11-10 on penalties. And in 2023, Manchester United defeat Newcastle 2-0, giving Erik ten Hag his first trophy. And that brings us to the most recent history. In 2024, Liverpool edged Chelsea 1-0. Klopp's young side delivers again. In 2025, Newcastle United finally end their 70-year domestic trophy wait, beating Liverpool 2-1 under Eddie Howe. And in 2026, Manchester City defeat Arsenal 2-0. Under Pep Guardiola, City continue their dominance, with Nico O'Reilly's brace securing a record-breaking 5th League Cup for Pep. So, after more than 60 years of history, Liverpool still lead the pack with 10 trophies, but Manchester City are right behind them with 9 and closing fast. In third place, we have Manchester United with 6 trophies, followed by Chelsea and Aston Villa in 4th and 5th places respectively with 5 trophies each. So now I want to hear from you. Who wins the EFL Cup in 2027, and which club truly owns this competition? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Football Inside Zone, and I'll see you in the next one.